Alright, here we go, folks. I ended the previous video.
Friends are making good progress through the jungle. Trust me, this is worth the wait. And here it is. A salvaged Basilisk war droid. Mandalore said that he would make it available to you for insertion into the city of Iziz. I assure you, they won't know what hit them. The Basilisk war droid is the epitome of weapon technology, state-of-the-art weaponry, armor, and maneuverability. Unfortunately, its weapons systems aren't fully functional yet, as are some other unimportant support systems. But she will get you to Iziz in one piece. Their fighters won't be able to stop that. Minor systems, nothing you need concern yourself with. We've modified the interior to hold 3 people. Maybe a little tight. You need to leave immediately. Iziz is in the grip of a civil war, so there'll be considerable resistance. They remember the last time Basilisk war fight ferociously. And if you die, take as many as you can with you.
Okay. So, this Basilisk war droid is actually extremely modified as opposed to... so this is an extremely different modified version of the Basilisk war droid. They tend to actually look like quadruped creatures as opposed to like a starfighter. Okay, so for this mission, I am thinking of, I believe because of certain things, I'm gonna bring HK, who is quite good at being anti Jedi effectively. And I will bring... I want to bring one of my apprentices. Oh, wait, no. I need a skill monkey. Which will be T3. And for damage support... well, you know, for support, I can do the damage. And then for support, I'll bring Kreia. Well... Oh, she has to be a member. Okay, so never mind. Great.
A basilisk? A basilisk here? Mandalorians are attacking the city! Vaklu has made an alliance with the Mandalorians? Men, fight for your lives!
Did you have to land in a basilisk? We have vivid memories of the last time they fell to Iziz. The men still aren't convinced that there isn't a Mandalorian invasion. I'm glad we finally met up again. We will honor our end of the deal. The General is coming right now to brief you. Thank you for coming.
It is an honor to meet you, Master Jedi. My mistake. I am not familiar with your ways. I am a leader of common men during an uncommon time. I trust that Colonel Tobin has made adequate arrangements for you. I understand you've already sent your people to deal with the Sith on the moon. I know that we promised you the Sith and Jedi artifacts located in our Royal Museum. I thought that they would be... Do you require anything else? I understand we've asked you to take tremendous risks for a cause that isn't your own. I will make good on payment. What do you mean? That could be useful. And regardless, their other alternative is the Jedi, which is unacceptable. This will be arranged for you. I presume... Indeed, the debt we'd owe you would be tremendous. You can have anything that Queen Talia has on her person. There are royal relics that may have some value, or have some power for your kind. Now that we are done with the matter of you, my plan is to divide my forces. My main body has many Sith soldiers and their masters. Also, it has many beasts that somehow the Sith control. I am going to take that body and assault the royal palace head-on. The casualties will be extreme, but we will break through, and also weaken the Sith tremendously. I want you to lead a detachment of my men that will take the sky ramp, then go to the palace via that route. You will have no Sith and no beasts. Your leadership and prowess will be the only chance they have. I know that you can do the job. You should make haste to the palace, because at any point they will have learned of your attack on their base on the Duxon Moon. Together, we will crush their army, and then deal with Talia. After that, it won't take the Sith long to realize they've been betrayed. But together, we will crush their forces and then deal with Talia. You will need to clear the way for our troops on the sky ramp. One of my officers will be assigned to you to follow your orders. When we meet again, it will be in the palace, and death to anyone that stands in our way.
Colonel Tobin has ordered us to follow you. With you in command, the royal palace will fall this day.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. Those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
I think the situation has gotten even worse.
Worse? How is that even possible?
It can always get worse. An old student is returning. I fear for us all.
My men and I will meet you at the sky ramp.
You know what the hilarious thing is, folks? Now, again, I understand that canonically, Mitra, that my character is supposed to be female. Their name is supposed to be Mitra Surik. And canonically, they help the Jedi. They help restore the Jedi Order. But the thing is, though, realistically, I can see my character, like, I can see the exile falling to the dark side in part due to the fact that, you know, when they were cast out, if the Jedi did not cast out my character, now mind you, they probably would have actually no, if casting out the exile actually saved them. Yes, because the Sith have changed, like the Sith Triumvirate had changed how they went about their business as opposed to the way Sith normally conduct their wars against the Jedi. So by casting out the exile, they were able to essentially secure the fact that my character was undetected. And because my character was an Echo in the Force, they would be undetected by the Sith for 10 years. At which point, basically because they were undetected, they could then rebuild the Order. Yeah, but it is believable that that the exile could go to the dark side over the exiling, because again, they only went to war to protect others. And we know that the Republic, because of dialogue with so many different characters throughout the game, and from both games actually. Sorry, it's not just the one game; it's both games. We know that the Republic couldn't hold against the Mandalorians. They were about to lose, like just outright. They were about to lose. Reduce the need to heal. Oh yeah, I've been letting the game decide what I give. So yeah, just auto level up. Let the game pick. So yeah, it's just interesting, like what ifs, because again, they only exiled your character because they went to war. They didn't sense dark side or anything like that. They just
the sky ramp is one of the primary access routes to the Royal Palace. Our fighters have been strafing and bombing this area routinely. There are still Royalists defending this area, but their numbers should be thinned. There are 2 force shield checkpoints. We need to gain access to the turret tower. There is an access terminal that can shut those shields down. You and I should clear the path. Then my men will follow.
No, why?
They're coming! They're coming! Call for reinforcements! Vaklu's troops are storming the sky ramp!
Yes.
I really should have maybe gotten the destroy droid power, because like Force Storm cannot apply to it.
Attack them, men! Don't let them take...
The palace has been...
The Royalists have been preparing the defense of the sky ramp for some time. There are mines, turrets, and worse up ahead. If you clear the way...
That's what the whole point is for my character being here.
I'll have some men keep the Royalists in the barracks pinned down. The palace is the main objective.
Let's level up my character. And boost awareness. Okay, it's time for me to start getting the stun droid thing. When does it start working on mines? 5 years. Oh, I get 2. Lovely.
They're gonna overrun our position. Send in the droid reinforcements. We need them now.
Okay, for some reason it won't let me target. I wonder, does using Destroy Droid on mines get XP? Let's find that out. Give me a sec, folks. Does destroy droids on mines grant XP? KOTOR 2. Destroying droids using mines of progress. No, that's not what I'm using. Okay. There we go. There we go. No, okay, that's just scanning the force power. I need Here we go. Stun droid, as it used to be referred to as. Doesn't say anything. And funny enough, it never actually mentions mines. So the so the only way I can really test this out is if I need a mine that is not destroyed, and then I'll need to destroy it.
Someone get the force shield back online! Get it up now! It's too late. He's unstoppable! Run! Run!
Funny enough, if I saved Onderon for last, which realistically I should have done, I could have actually had the Force Rush power, which is advertised in the game. Also, I'm surprised that I've been doing a lot of dark side things, and yet my character is not quite looking dark side.
I just sent a message to the men to secure the sky ramp. Command has already broken into the palace grounds. By the time we get to the palace, they'll be inside. Colonel Tobin will meet us there.
So, again, hopefully here...
General Vaklu is fighting the Sith. Men, attack the Sith. Protect the General.
The plan seems to be working. The Sith and their forces went to the north, but the beasts turned on the Sith and us. It is chaos behind me. In order to get to the throne room, we'll have to open the security door. There are security terminals to the north and south. Both terminals need to be deactivated to open the way to the throne room, which means you'll have to deal with the Sith to the north and Talia's Royal Guard to the south. My officer will catch up to you once you've secured one of the terminals. He can escort you back here quickly if you desire.
Okay, we'll head north first. But again, we're looking for, again...
What is it?
Unfortunately, even though I set Kreia to use force powers, she probably won't. At some point, she'll probably still go into melee. But we need to keep an eye out for any...
Why did the beast turn on us, Master?
Be silent. It's the moon. The Duxan moon. Vaklu has indeed betrayed us. First we kill the beasts, then the royalists, and then Vaklu dies.
What is it?
Shall I take you back? Follow me.
Alright, now I need to go south. No, don't destroy all the mines.
Captain, the dining room is almost secure. They don't...
Another wave of them has already arrived, Corporal. Everyone, hold your lines. A Sith is with them. Throw everything you've got at them.
Okay. Oh, it won't let me target anyone but... Oh, here we go. No? Why can I not use the force power now on them? That's strange.
Yes.
Oh, now I get the level up, which would probably allow me to do it now. Alright, we're gonna keep up in wisdom. It's by far our best skill. Attribute at this point, to really rack in the point of being able to just completely decimate. Alright, here we go. That mine is still active. Here we go. So yeah, you need the other one. Alright, so we are sitting at how much XP? Just so where's my phone? Alright, so I can track it a bit easier. Okay, I'll just zoom. So we're sitting at 478,682. And now, if I use destroy droid, let's see, I put up my phone. 78682. Okay, yeah. So you get no XP for using the Force to just declare mines. The only way you get XP from mines is if you manually do the skill check to pick them up. Okay. Now, there's this door back here that we cannot seem to open. Interesting. And that terminal is now fucked.
You! Slicer! You said you could stop him!
So shy, I'm an expert at my profession, but there's no match for the Force. I don't have more surprise.
Everyone, we have to stop the Sith here. The fate of Isis depends on it.
Okay, so it's actually better to go south first. Because then you can get rid of him.
Power up the droids. We must stop the Jedi they have with them. We have no more droids left. We threw everything we had at General Vaklu outside the palace. You ordered it, sir. So I did. Barricade the doors. Make that Jedi pay for every inch. If we fall, Talia is dead.
Now, luckily enough, strangely enough, folks, I forgot my character is actually a bit of a master at using skills, with the exception of stealth and demolition. So technically, I didn't actually need T3. I could have brought HK. HK can pretty much, HK can do pretty much everything that
You're no
he can do.
Jedi. Your heart is as black as Malak's ever was. But you will not touch this terminal as long as I'm alive. Everyone, attack!
Oh, there's Kif. He did not attack.
Maar taak voordragen niks. John dat juta. Chubolya na chunoga uramo ni unbash. Gesgal yuntamos cheska. Ganim mambot. Bram tabanim sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta. Gopo michuba kingbo. Nepedwana ni bobo king.
Really? It didn't open the thing? Let's just double check. Make sure it's if the doors. Yep. Okay, so the doors stay closed. So it is just faster to head back.
Shall I take you back to Follow me.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Oh, blast it all.
Then he shows up.
Take care of the guards. Clear the way to the Queen.
This ends here, Vaklu.
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect, and I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew.
I had heard you were working with Vaklu, but I didn't want to believe it. Why are you sided with him? So this is all about money. You're just a common mercenary now. So how do we handle this? Don't expect me to be too forthcoming with answers. You've chosen your path. I will not help you along it. The bond between some masters and their apprentices is well known, but to that degree, I will not act as your guide anymore. If you haven't found your own enlightenment, you probably never will. You had such great potential, and it was all wasted.
I hope that isn't what set you down this path. We had reasons for our actions, but the answers you seek will only help you down the road you've chosen. I'm sorry to the Jedi, student, and friend I once knew, but I don't know who you are. And it appears they have new blood with them. You probably want to know more about them, where they're coming from, who leads them, what are their weaknesses. Well, I won't tell you anything. You'll have to discover that on your own. No, You may think the dark side has granted you great power, but I fight with the Force as well. Let's see what you've learned.
I love how it gives him like a free set of strikes on me. Alright. Interestingly enough, he's not dead he's only on his hands and knees.
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, to try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent. Telos. But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you mean. Atris? But I thought she died with the rest on KOTOR. You've met other Jedi, I can tell. But you won't find me an easy opponent. I will not give you the benefit.
What the hell? Close that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Let's get him as a push notification.
Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you. Part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself? You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far. So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me, especially after all you've done. Did you know when I was training you that I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great. But I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy. But I won't say anything more. What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars. And all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of your actions. That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. Cut you off from the Force. Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you. When you stood before us in the Council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of KOTOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the Council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd gone. I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them. And now, here you are.
He may appear stronger in the Force than you, but this is merely an illusion granted by a certain mastery of the Force. The powers he uses against you will not directly harm you, but he seeks to weaken and confound you. Exploit the weakness of his form by using your own Force powers against him.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough. What? Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
Alright, so we just got the Force Mastery power, so it increases Force cost, but it does increase the duration of our abilities. Now, that is useful for powers like Kill, for Speed, and the like, but I'm going to stick with Force Potency because of the damage boost that it gives.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than skill with a blade. Jedi, do you want to take care of her? I will not forget this. Do what you...
I will not fall easily.
And now it is done. Her sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. You will be given everything I promised you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward is well earned. Even if I didn't have a reputation to maintain, I'd be a fool to break those promises.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutt spawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped. If anyone could save us from our fate, it was you. After we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done this day. As do I, Jedi. As do I. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of...
Alright. With that, we've hunted Sorry, we have one other location left. We only have Dantooine left, folks. Holy shit. Like, and again, I have to say that again. Holy shit. Like, we're almost done. Now, that entire battle took us just under an hour to get done. There was no real... Okay, technically there was a start point. I didn't do my chapter saves as I've been doing to avoid save corruption.
Welcome back from Onderon. How did you fare? Such vanity does not become a Jedi. The Force works its will through you, as its catalyst for change.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
Alright, so let's step on to the Ebon Hawk. Interesting.
What have you brought me? The fact we are even having. And of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the... You have destabilized Dantooine. The Republic has lost a power base in the Outer Rim. You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall be rewarded. I have arranged a transfer of funds from certain interests within the Republic to you. There is nothing more to be done. Now the critical point is... Of course it sounds ominous. I am giving... I have no wish to. I enjoy watching you. I have, however, observed that you perform beyond expectations when subjected to extreme stress and pressure. Thus, I don't give compliments. I provide observations. Even if it was a compliment, I will never admit it.
Wait. Shit, did I finish Dantooine? Holy shit, I did! Oh my god! Oh my god, folks. We are... Oh my god, we are basically at the end. Okay, I'm wondering, I think there's special dialogue with Handmaiden, because she led the squad.
Yes? Nothing I wish to discuss. Before... It is not important.
Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm only here to finish up. What's it called? The quest. And with Force Mastery, Force Master Speed should last longer. It doesn't tell me the exact duration, but let's see. I used it from the edge of the ship. And will it last me all the way till I get to her? Yes, yes it will.
Nishasa achuto gonkura. Nakaprota. Uba volpa holosha. Nishasa. Dakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpando.
So let's see. Okay. Password. HK protocol passives pack. What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm gonna buy it just for the sake of having it. Okay, let's see here. Nom's armband. One person Nom uses incredible affinity to force. We're gonna pursue Jedi training. Aha. And we have obviously color crystals. Ooh, that one is really good. I'll grab that. And then we have a Lordian gemstone, which is pretty good. Okay, that's it. I'll re-up for speed. So that's it. All side quests are done. Alright folks, I'm going to save the game and then I'll end the video because I don't want to go into anything else beforehand. So yeah, here we go. I'll make this save and you know what? War and there we go, and then I'll also just forward my progressive save as well. There we go. Alright folks, I'm going to end this video here. I can't believe we're almost there folks. I'm pretty sure I can do 2 videos a day. Again, I'm recording this on the 8th of April for Star Wars month on my channel, but we're nearing the end. Once it's done, I don't know how it's going to end up, like how many videos are going to be per day and what's going to be the story about that. But all I can say is, holy shit, I can't believe we're at the end folks. We've completed all the planets. All that's left is what's going to happen on Telos, Atris's Academy, the HK factory, and then possibly the end, like the end. So there's only there's 4 chapters left if I had to break them up into chapters. But in our case folks, I'm the Celtic Nerd signing out. May the Force be with you, and I hope you are enjoying Star Wars month.